Have you ever been driving down an unfamiliar road when all of a sudden you met a police or highway patrolman and instantly you hit the brake? Well, there are a few reasons why you and I do that. The most common reason for me is that I didn't know what the speed limit was. My ignorance did not come because there were no speed limit signs, nor was it because I was in unfamiliar territory. The reason I didn't know what the speed limit was, it was because I wasn't paying attention and I missed seeing the speed limit signs. Throughout all of time, God has used signs to reveal Himself to mankind. God used dreams to reveal Himself to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. He used a burning bush in the desert to show Himself to Moses. These great men did not miss God's signs. Let's look at the Word of God in Exodus 10 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, that I might shew these my signs before him. And then verse 2, and that thou mayest tell it in the ears of thy son and of thy son's sons, what things I have wrought in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how that I am the Lord. Now, we're familiar with the plagues or signs that God sent to Egypt when God's people were enslaved by the Egyptians. Up until now, the Lord had said that the 10 plagues were meant to teach Pharaoh and the Egyptians that He alone was the true God. But now He adds another dimension by saying that the plagues were also intended to cause the children of Israel to recognize God. Yes, sometimes even people of faith need a spiritual boost. For after living in Egypt for generations, God's people have been influenced by the Egyptians' idolatrous surroundings. The plagues serve to remind them that the Lord is the ultimate authority of this world. The plagues demonstrated God's control over everything: water, the earth, the animal kingdom, flying insects, their health, light, darkness, the weather, and that He is the giver and taker of human life. When we read the story of the plagues, it's easy to say in our minds, go get them, God. Show Pharaoh who's boss and in control. But what about verse 2? When the Lord told Moses that these plagues are a sign that His people may know that He is God. This lesson was especially important because the children of Israel were about to follow God into the wilderness on their journey to the promised land. It is a teaching to this day among the Jewish people to remember and to think upon the miracles or signs that God sent and the deliverance that He gave to them from Egypt every day of their lives. Did you catch that? It is instilled in them to think about this every day of their lives. The memory of the signs and miracles that took place way back then served to help strengthen their faith now and to give them the ability to meet life's constant challenges today. As we enter into a new year, I pray that we have not missed the signs of past years, signs and blessings that were sent to you and me to remind us that God is a faithful God, that He is in control of every situation in our lives, and that we would slow down and think upon all that the Lord has done, how He saved us out of the depths of sin, how He healed us, how He's met our needs, how He carried us through a bad time of hurt, grief, and pain. When we remember the signs, it will strengthen our faith and give us the ability to meet the challenges of this new year. Friend, don't miss the signs. May God bless you and give you His peace.